Right, guys. First of all, I want to say I'm back on this setup for a video. It's crazy, I know. It's been a while. I've been on my laptop, but you actually get to see me in full HD today. So, yeah, another thing. This webcam is the most pain in the ass thing to set up. The chances are this will fall off in the middle of the recording, so I'm not going to touch the desk while I'm recording this. But it's currently leaning on my monitor on the stand that it's on because it's like the stand's broken, whatever. I need to get another one. But yeah, so we're back again for day 140 or something like that. Yeah, man. Where do I start? Where do I start? Obviously, it's the second. Well, it's the first. Like, supposedly, this is the first of March that I'm uploading this, but it is my birthday. Not today. Well, not the second, but the third. So not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow now. Sunday is my birthday, basically. So I'm gonna be turning 21. Time's fucking moving, boys. It's going. It's leaving. And it's kind of it's going far too fast, man. It's actually quite scary because I remember when I was 17 and then I was 18 and 19, obviously, but I don't know. I think you guys will feel the same, but the last like 4 years have gone so fast. Like the year 2017 was 7 years ago, bro. Do you know how fucking mad that is? 7 fucking years. 7 years since 2018, 2017. 7 years since I was playing FIFA 17 and it was the latest game. It feels like yesterday. So, yeah, it's gone quick, man. It's quite sad, but we move. But that it gives you ever more value in what it is that you're doing and what it is that you need to do in your day-to-day life and how you use your time. Because although it doesn't seem like time's going by that fast, if you don't actually grab onto it and actually do something with it, it just kind of like flies by. Like, I don't know about you, but sometimes like weeks go by so fast. I don't know whether it's me because I kind of just don't live on a week basis scale. Like the only thing that kind of like correlates my day to a week, like my week to being a week, like a weekend being a weekend, is the fact that the Six Nations is on, right? Which is basically a rugby tournament if you don't know. So they have that at the weekend. So Wales playing France next weekend, whatever. But if that wasn't a thing, or football wasn't a thing, like Leicester playing or whatever it is, then like my days would be almost the same. And because of that, you kind of lose track of time, and time just kind of like leaves, kind of just goes, you know. So, I mean, I wrote a blog actually. I wrote a blog, and I'm actually so proud of it because I wrote it in October. I mean, I think that I've improved writing wise since then, but even then it was pretty good. And it was basically articulating how much we take the moment for granted and how much we think we've got so much more time than we do, and how we're always looking for the next thing. Like me right now, I'll be 100% real with you guys. A lot of my thought process is kind of focally focused. Like the focal point is France in April, right? Is going to France in April. So with that being said, I'm so focused on that I disregard kind of everything else, and I don't actually live to enjoy it, if that makes sense. I do, don't get me wrong, I still do, but always with that underlying thought of, oh, I'm going to France in April, I can't wait for that. Everything else is just kind of like a time. I'm almost just trying to pass the time since then, till then, which is it's quite sad if you think about it, because like you don't live forever, you know. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, but you only have, say you live to the average age, and we'll just say 75. You have that is 75 springtime, 75 autumn, 75 summers, and 75 winters. And like a month is a quarter of one of those springtimes, which I mean, it's hard to comprehend, right? But if you think about it like that, like you don't actually have that much left. You do, of course you do, but you need to use it with so much intention, and it's so easy to just kind of get caught up in distractions. And I think that's why getting rid of distractions is so important. Like the last like week, I've been kind of focused on getting rid of distractions and kind of like focusing in on what it is that I want to do. And I obviously I'm still not perfect, but like even things I say social media, and I'm such like I hate on social media so much for good reason, because it's so easy to just go and waste your time on there. So I literally never go on it. Like I never go on Instagram. I never go on Twitter. I literally like I used to be addicted to Twitter. I now barely use it because I've blocked the timeline. I never post anything really. I don't get anything from it. I don't use Instagram really. I don't use TikTok. I use Instagram. That's probably the one I use the most. But even then, I barely use it. But not only that, but stuff like Discord. You know, I've got my friend groups. I've got people I'm friends with online, people that I talk to, people that I work with, whatever. And that's a distraction too, especially when you've got a group chat open that you don't actually have to be a part of. And if you were to leave for 60 days, it wouldn't actually make a difference. But because I'm in the group chat, I feel inclined to be there, and with that I just always go in, like waste my time in there, you know. And you've always got it in your second monitor, and you can't actually dial in on what it is that you need to do, because focusing is the most important thing. Like anywhere, just pure and dead straight focus. But if your attention keeps getting split like everywhere, you can't focus. Like all of these companies, they literally make their money off fighting for your focus and making it as hard as possible for you to focus on the task that you want to do, purely so they can have more hours from you on their apps. That's literally how they work. They've literally got psychologists that they pay for human psychologists to optimize their platforms so that they can like optimize stuff, you know, like keep people on the platform as long as possible and keep them on there and stay there and make them addicted to going on it. But even like WhatsApp, Discord, like I think, well, the position I'm at now, I understand that there's a lot of stress that comes with getting to where you want to get to, and stress that comes with certain levels to success. Like if you're making like a lot of money, you're gonna have higher stress, like more stress to deal with than someone who's making less most of the time, because you've got more employees to deal with, I guess. But even now, there's always that like underlying thought process in my mind that I could have a message from someone, or I could have someone trying to call me, or I could have this, could have that, could have this. And if I look back in hindsight, there's never actually anything that, I say this a lot, but there's never actually anything that takes away from my focus, really, like that should take away from my focus. I look back and or look to the future, I think, oh, I could get a message from this colleague, I could get a message from this colleague, I could get a message from this client, I could get a message from this person, whatever. And it could be so important that I have to drop everything and reply. But when has that ever happened? I don't think it ever really has. So I'm almost lying to myself when I do that. Sorry, I'm just gonna have a drink. I'm almost like lying to myself when I say that to myself, because in hindsight, it never actually arises. The things that distract me or could potentially distract me. And because of that, I always feel like it's a lie that I tell myself, right? But I feel incentivized to keep checking my phone, to keep checking Discord, to keep checking WhatsApp, because I could have a message there and it could be important. So I'm always on there. But yeah, this is sad. Like, I think it's just doing stuff intentionally with your time, and then doing one thing at a time. And sorry, stopping yourself from getting distracted by those things, you know. So yeah, I need to go to sleep, man. Jesus. Yeah, I say all this stuff. I just need to like act on it. Really, I know it. I mean, I've been improving. Don't get me wrong. But it's just distractions. If you can limit them, it makes your life so much easier, because willpower just simply isn't strong enough most of the time. You can't tell yourself, no, I'm not going to go on Instagram. I'm not going to go on Discord. I'm not going to go on WhatsApp, because your habits that you've built in are going to make you go on Discord. They're going to make you go on WhatsApp. You know, so you need to like stay on them and stay on it and not go on them, and pain equals pleasure, you know? Like anything that you do that contributes to pain in any regard, more often than not, has positives to it, and you've just got to look and find them, you know? Like, whatever it is, most of the time, like the things that You want to do the least of the things you need to do the most. And that goes with most things in life and whatever. So, yeah, I think I've explained that. I think you get the idea there, but yeah, we keep going, man. We keep going. Yeah, sorry about the mess on my desk. I've got a bit of a collection of stuff going on here, whatever it is. Yeah, books and stuff. These, I pull these up, but these fall over, and then it moves the webcam off, and then that falls over, so it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe to my newsletter, you can do so. Top of the description. It would be incredibly appreciated. I drop value in there every single week at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, UK time, 2 p.m. UK time on a Wednesday. So I'd appreciate it if you want to do that. If not, no worries whatsoever. But yeah, tomorrow I'm having my 21st party. Kill me, I'm having a party. I still don't really drink, but I mean, it'll be 21st, so whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'll probably record it before the evening, tomorrow's video, but you got to get it done at some point, eh? So, yeah, with that said, thank you for watching the video. I will see you tomorrow night, see it tomorrow at some point, and yeah, keep doing what you're doing, boys. You know what you've got to do, you just got to do it, boys. All right, cheers, have a good night.